नमस्ते बिटिया, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। माई सेल्फ डॉक्टर मोना पाठक, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर इन द डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ पैथोलॉजी, फैकल्टी ऑफ होम्योपैथिक साइंस, ज्योति विद्यापीठ वुमेन्स यूनिवर्सिटी जयपुर. So today's discussion about a topic that is intestinal obstruction. So let's start. An intestinal obstruction occurs when your small or large intestine is blocked. The blockage can be partially or total, and it prevents passage of fluid and digested food. If intestinal obstruction happens, food, fluid and gastric acids gas build up behind the site of blockage. What are the causes of intestinal obstruction? That can be mechanical, neurogenic and vascular obstruction. Mechanical obstruction causes, that is internal obstruction, in which the inflammatory structures, which is common, in which Crohn's disease also included. Next is congenital stenosis, atresia and infiltrated anus. It can be tumors, it can be meconium, it can be roundworms, gallstone, fecalith, foreign bodies. It can be ulceration induced by potassium chloride tablets prescribed to counter hypokalemia. Next is external compressions, in which the peritoneal adhesions, strangulated hernia, intussusceptions and volvulus and intra-abdominal tumors. All these comes are external compressions. Next is neurogenic obstructions. It occurs due to paralytic ileus. It means paralysis of muscularis of the intestine as a result of shock after abdominal operations or by acute peritonitis. Next is vascular obstructions. Obstructions of the superior mesenteric artery or its branches may result in infarction causing paralysis, in which the causes are thrombosis, embolism and accidental ligations. Out of various causes listed above, conditions producing external compressions on the bowel wall are the most common cause of intestinal obstructions. Next, what are the peritoneal adhesions and bands? Adhesions and bands in the peritoneum composed of fibrous tissue result of following healing in the peritonitis. Rarely, such fibrous and peritoneal bands and adhesions result in partial or complete intestinal obstruction by outside pressures on the bowel wall. You can see in the pictures, these are the peritoneals and intestinal adhesions. These are the adhesions tissue. These are the intestinal adhesions. What are the hernias? Hernia is protrusion of portion of a viscous through an abnormal opening in the wall of its natural cavity. It can be external hernia, it can be internal hernia. External hernia is the protrusion of a bowel through a defected or weakness in the peritoneum. Internal hernia is the term applied for the herniation that does not present on external surface. Two major factors involved in the formation of hernia are as under. That are the local weakness, or second is increased intra-abdominal pressures. You can see here in the types of hernias, that is umbilical hernia, that is inguinal hernia, that is femoral hernia. In these pictures you can see strangulated hernia, volvulus developed in the wall of the intestine and intussusceptions developed in the wall of the intestine. That is normal bowel, that is intussusceptions. What are the intussusceptions? Intussusception is the telescoping of a segment of intestine into the segment below due to the peristalsis. The telescope segment is called the intussusceptions and lower receiving segment is called the intussusceptions. The conditions occur more commonly in infants and young children. More often in the ileocecal region when the portions of ileum invaginate into ascending colon without affecting of the position of ileocecal valve. Less common forms are ileal and colic intussusceptions. The main complications are intestinal obstruction, infarction, gangrene, perforation and peritonitis. You can see in the pictures that is a normal position in which the colon is here, appendix is here, a small intestine, large intestine. When intussusception develop, this shown in these pictures, intussusception in pictures and intussusceptions also in these pictures in which a distal part involved of intestine. These are the volvulus of intestine, volvulus and intussusceptions of wall. What are the volvulus? You can see in pictures. That is sigmoid colon. When volvulus developed in sigmoid colon, how it's shown, you can see. Volvulus is a twisting of loop of intestine upon itself through 180 degree or more. This leads to obstruction of the intestine as well as cutting off the blood supply of the affected loop. The usual causes are bends and adhesions, in which the congenital or acquired, and long mesenteric attachments. The conditions is more common in the sigmoid colon than the small bowel. This session is powered by digital version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. I hope you all enjoyed this session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. Thanks to all of you.